Hello, our dear students. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. Today, we are going to start with review number 3, page 52. So, open your pupils book, please, page 52 to begin. Let's begin now. Okay, review 3. Listen and read. Before we begin, look at this picture. Do you know who is this? Yes, that's right. He's Kareem, okay? Kareem has a homework project. And if you look at the homework project here, he has written about his father. So his home project is about his father, and he wrote about his father when he was young. So we are going to listen about what has Kareem written about his father when he was young. If you look at the pictures here, we can see Kareem's father when he was young. So we are going to know more about Kareem's father, okay, after the listening. When you listen carefully, I want you to answer this question, okay? Did Kareem's father like sports when he was young? So you have to listen now carefully in order to answer this question about Kareem's father, if he liked sports when he was young or not. Okay, now let's listen carefully.
Pupils Book, page 52. Review 3. Exercise 1. Listen and read.
My homework project this week is about my father. When my father was young. This is a photo of my father when he was 12. He lived in Amman with Grandma, Grandpa and Uncle Hassan. At the weekend, my father and his brother flew their kites or played games. My father liked music and he could play the piano. He can use a computer and he can speak English. When he was young, he didn't have a computer. My father liked sports too. He was good at playing tennis and table tennis. He could swim. My father enjoys doing sports now. He plays basketball at the sports centre every week. My father always helped his mother and father around the house. He dried the dishes, set the table, and tidied his bedroom. My father liked cars and bikes. He liked mending things. He could mend a puncture. He helped his father with their car. He liked looking at car engines. He helped to wash the car too. Now I help my father to wash the car.
Okay, my dear students, thank you for listening. So we listened to Kareem talking about his father, okay? And he mentioned a lot of things about his father when he was young, especially when he was 12 years old. And again, if you look at the pictures here, this one is Kareem's father when he was 12 years old. And here, Kareem's father is helping his dad, okay? Mending the car, doing puncture, cleaning the car, okay? Now, we are going to answer the question that I asked you before listening. And the question was, did Kareem's father like sports when he was young? What do you think? Yes, that's right. Kareem's father, yes, he did. He could play tennis and table tennis. He could swim too. So, Kareem's father liked sports when he was young. He liked playing tennis and table tennis. He was able also to swim. Okay, now. Let's listen again for the project about Kareem's father. You will listen in order to answer the following questions. Question number 1. How old is Kareem's father in the photo? Question number 2. Where did Kareem's father live when he was young? Number 3. What did Kareem's father like doing? Number 4. What sport does he play now? And number 5, how did Karim's dad help his mother and father? So now you are going to listen again and carefully in order to be able to answer the following questions. And through these questions, you will be able to know more about Karim's father. So let's listen again.
Pupils Book, page 52. Review 3. Exercise 1. Listen and read.
My homework project this week is about my father. When my father was young. This is a photo of my father when he was 12. He lived in Amman with Grandma, Grandpa, and Uncle Hassan. At the weekend, my father and his brother flew their kites or played games. My father liked music, and he could play the piano. He can use a computer, and he can speak English. When he was young, he didn't have a computer. My father liked sports too. He was good at playing tennis and table tennis. He could swim. My father enjoys doing sports now. He plays basketball at the sports centre every week. My father always helped his mother and father around the house. He dried the dishes, set the table, and tidied his bedroom. My father liked cars and bikes. He liked mending things. He could mend a puncture. He helped his father with their car. He liked looking at car engines. He helped to wash the car too. Now I help my father to wash the car.
Thank you, my dear students, for listening. I hope that you enjoyed the listening and you tried to find out the answers for the questions. And let's now answer these questions. Question number 1. How old is Karim's father in the photo? Okay, how old is he? Yes, that's right. He is 12. So Karim's father is 12 years old. Question number 2. Where did Karim's father live when he was young? Where did he live? Yes, he lived in Amman. Question number 3. What did Karim's father like doing? He liked music. He liked also sports, mending things, and looking at car engines. So all of these things Karim's father liked doing. And number 4, what sport does he play now? So we talked about him in the past, okay, when he was young. But now, what sport does he like doing or playing? He plays basketball. That's right. Good. Question number 5. How did Karim's dad help his mother and father? How did he help them when he was 12 years old? He dried the dishes, set the table, and tidied up his bedroom. So he was a good boy. He was helping his mom and dad. And I hope that you are good students, good boys and girls, and you always help your mom and dad. Okay, now let's move to something else. Okay, I want you now to open your activity book, page 50, to do exercise number 1. Okay, we have here a conversation between Khalid and Ra'id, okay? And this conversation or a dialogue has some missing words, okay? And you have to complete the dialogue with suitable words from the box that you have here, okay? The first one is done for you. Number 1 is E. So we have here a very small space. It's not enough for the part of the answer here. So you can just write the letter, the symbol for the answer, just letters, okay? And you can read it. Now, let's do the exercise. Khalid, I've just spent the weekend with my grandparents. My grandmother told me about when she was young. رائد. Number 1. E. Did she live in Amman when she was young? Khalid. No, she didn't. She lived in Makawar with her family. Number 2. The answer is D. That's right. D. My grandmother learned to weave when she was a girl. She showed me a rug which she made. It was very beautiful. Ra'id. Number 3. That's right. B. B is, could your grandmother sew when she was a girl too? Khalid. The answer is F here. Yes, she could. She could sew and she could do embroidery. Things were different when grandmother was young. There weren't any computers. And number 5, A, she couldn't speak English. They sang songs and they played music. Her brother flew his kite. Ra'id, did she like sport? Number 6, the answer is G. G, could she play tennis? Khalid, no, she couldn't. Girls didn't play tennis when she was young. My mother and my sister play tennis now. They are very good. Ra'id, did your grandmother help at home? Number 7, the answer is H. When she was young? Khalid, yes, she did. Number 8, it's C. That's right. She tidied up the house and she helped to cook. She learned to cook مجدرة. Ra'id, my sister can cook. She likes cooking مجدرة too. It's my favorite meal. Yes, it's delicious. I hope that you wrote down the answers on your box, okay? So if you notice that from the conversation here and from the project about Karim's father, we have a conversation, we have different information about things that people were able to do in the past and things they were not able to do in the past using could. They could do so and they couldn't do, okay? So I hope that, again, you wrote the answers down on your book. Thank you. Okay, now we are going to continue with Review 3, page 53. So open your pupil's book, page 53, please. Okay, here. Listen and answer. Now, you are going to listen carefully to a conversation, okay, and to answer the following questions. What tasks do the family talk about? So, you have to listen now in order to decide what tasks do the family talking about. Okay, listen now.
Pupils Book, page 53. Review 3. Exercise 2. Listen and answer. 1.
Grandma and Grandpa are coming to visit us today.
Great! I'll put some flowers in a vase.
2.
Dad's really busy today. Can you help him, please?
Yes, of course. I'll wash the car.
3.
Can you help me in the living room, please, Samira?
Yes, of course. I'll tidy up.
4.
Uncle Hassan sent you a present this morning. Here it is.
It's a poster about animals. I'll phone him to say thank you.
Okay, I hope that you listened carefully to answer the question. The question was, what tasks do the family talk about? So what do you think the tasks the family talked about? These tasks were putting flowers in a vase, that's right, washing the car, and tidying up. So they talked about these 3 tasks. Now, you are going to listen again in order to choose which picture they were talking about. For example, we have here number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And for each pair, you have to choose just one picture that they mentioned while they were talking about the tasks. So listen carefully and we will check our answers together later on.
Pupils Book, page 53. Review 3. Exercise 2. Listen and answer. 1.
Grandma and Grandpa are coming to visit us today.
Great! I'll put some flowers in a vase.
2.
Dad's really busy today. Can you help him, please?
Yes, of course. I'll wash the car.
3.
Can you help me in the living room, please, Samira?
Yes, of course. I'll tidy up.
4.
Uncle Hassan sent you a present this morning. Here it is.
It's a poster about animals. I'll phone him to say thank you.
Okay, now let's answer the question. Listen again and choose. So you have to choose the correct picture. Number 1, A or B? What do you think is the correct one? Yes, that's right. B is the correct answer. Putting flowers in the vase. Picture 2. Number 2 now. A or B? Which one is the correct answer? Yes, that's right. A is the correct one. Washing the car. That's right. Number 3. Which one is the correct answer? A or B? That's right. B is the correct answer. Tidying up and putting the box on the bookshelf. And number 4. Which one is the correct answer? A or B? Good. A is the correct answer. Phoning Uncle Hassan to say thank you. That's the correct answer. Okay, now let's move to exercise number 4. Look and say. So you have here to look at these tasks, the different tasks here, and to ask and answer questions using these tasks. Like the example, look at the speech bubbles here, okay? Our grandma and grandpa are coming to visit us today. Great. I'll buy a present. So you have to make your own conversation, okay? And to answer or replying using these tasks, using also I will, as we talked about it in unit 8. Now, I'll give you just one example and you can do the rest as the same. My uncle and my aunt are coming to visit us today. Great. I'll tidy up. So this is one of the examples and you can do the same. See you. Bye. Thank you.